Good morning. Today we're looking at conditions that are going to be better for visibility as you're hitting the road here this morning. We have a better view of downtown Fargo on our Skycam compared to yesterday. A lot of places yesterday were struggling with some fog. Well, a lot of that's lifted. We've got warmer temperatures this morning too. And so taking a look at our travel planner, we've got some green lights for you just in time for Friday and maybe hitting the road for your weekend destination. The one thing I will say is that later tonight there is a chance for some rain that may affect your plans for late night and beyond here as we head into the weekend. So again, a look at our current visibility. A lot of spots are looking pretty good right along the Red River and points east. Those reports coming in at 10 miles. And again, that is the maximum. And then over to the west, it's a little bit lower for visibility, about half of that 10-mile report we'd want to see, even less than that in some instances. There is some wildfire smoke in the west. And in addition to that, there may be a little bit of fog there too. So wind there is pretty light, calm conditions in Jamestown. We do have one gust in Grand Forks to 20 miles per hour out of the south, and most of us are experiencing that southerly wind to start off the day today. So we've been talking about one system moving east, still kind of having some influence on the northern valley this morning. The rest of us pretty quiet. We're looking west for that next round. So let's get into the details on what we can expect to see here today. So this particular forecast model indicating that there may be a little bit of development yet to go this morning associated with that departing system. That's possible, but we're looking at things kind of quieting down for the most part here around the valley. But don't be surprised if you still see a sprinkle or a shower or two up along the border area. This is noon. Temperatures will be getting into the 70s by the afternoon, and some of us even topping off around the low 80s if we can get more and more sun for today. A few clouds again moving in, and this is 5 p.m. Not so bad right now, but looking out to the west, you see that area of rain, and there is the potential that you could have some showers right around the time you're heading out for football here on this Friday night out in our western viewing area. So places like Devil's Lake and back over toward Jamestown. Most of us, though, on the quieter side, and temperature is much more comfortable out there, too. You may still want to grab that jacket if you're going to be sitting in the stands for a while. By the time we get into the 11 o'clock hour tonight, still holding on to some 60s in most areas. But you can see in the southern end of the valley, there's some rain, a little bit of thunderstorm activity possible overnight and into Saturday morning, and that will be focused more in the southern end of the valley. So looking at that possibility here as we go into the nighttime hours and into Saturday. So Saturday may end up being a little more gloomy for your Saturday morning plans. If you're going to go out to tailgate, maybe heading out to take a look at those fall colors starting to change. Just be aware there may be a little bit of rain, especially in the first half of the day. Sunday will be on the drier side, some sunshine and temperatures that'll be cooler this weekend, especially compared to your Labor Day weekend. We're looking at some 70s for your forecast, maybe even some places up north in the upper 60s, and more of the same next week. More 70s in the forecast and just kind of quieting things down temperature wise, and no real threat for severe weather as well coming up in the forecast.
But
not too bad.
Liking it. Thank you, Lisa.